So I'm not an audiophile. I can appreciate good sound quality and good headsets, but when it comes to mic, I'm seriously lacking. Any extra budget I've had in the past, I just end up spending that on my main gaming setup towards my monitor or my PC. A couple of months ago, however, a company called Maono reached out and challenged that their very budget-friendly DGM20 would be just a simple USB plug and play, and it would immediately, without any extra effort on my part, upgrade my audio quality. So I did a video to test that out, and they were right. My audio quality did improve quite significantly. Now, however, this company, Fifine, even though it's spelled Fifine, they've insisted it's Fifine, they reached out and challenged me once again with this AM8 model, which is a dual USB and XLR dynamic microphone, and stated that this would be yet another easy, simple plug-and-play upgrade of my audio. The reasons for that is because this is a dynamic microphone for the very cheap, very budget-friendly price of just £50. What a dynamic microphone is essentially doing is rejecting any noise in a particular pattern around the microphone. So the main noise it picks up is when you speak directly into the microphone, and all of the noises around it get rejected, and we'll speak about that later and show that in terms of tests. So it's very well suited to gaming, podcasting, where you're sort of sat in front of your gaming PC and your keyboard and mouse noise might be coming from around it. But it also does a brilliant job of rejecting all the other noises. My PC makes a lot of fan noise, there's other bits of noises, and this does a very good job of rejecting that. My voice does sound a lot more pleasing using this microphone, and that's the first impression. A little bit of intro around Fifine. I think they are a new, very sort of up-and-coming brand, similar to Maono, but I think Fifine got there before in the market, and they've had a lot of success with being one of the best sellers on Amazon. But together with that, some really big YouTubers like Linus and Random Frank P have reviewed some of the microphones and have stated how good these microphones are. So I'm really excited about this one in particular, where the DGM20 from Maono was definitely a step up. I have heard that Fifine do some really good budget microphones, and so far the audio results I'm seeing from this are actually quite good. To talk about the features on the microphone, in terms of the unboxing experience, the box is quite nicely packaged, and inside you get the bare minimum. Obviously you're spending £50 and that's all you're spending. There's not a lot you're going to get, but everything you need to get started is in the box. You have a nice metal anti-slip base and the microphone itself with a yoke that has multiple threads so that it can plug into a number of different kind of boom arm without needing an adapter, which is brilliant. You also get a USB-C to USB connection, which is going to be your main source of plugging it into the PC. In terms of features, we have 3 inputs here. One's actually an output, that's the audio monitoring, so you can plug in your headset and listen to what you're recording. We then have the USB connection, which is USB-C here. You can, however, upgrade and go XLR. Doesn't come with any XLR equipment. That is a significant upgrade in terms of cost, one that I have never tried, but in terms of increasing your audio, the mic is essentially giving you the option of going. So it's a combo mic where you can start off with USB and then delve into XLR should you want to upgrade further. In terms of the mic itself, you have a nice touch sensitive mute button over here, so I'm just going to test that now for you. So all I said there was you can't really hear me. So it's a nice, easy touch sensitive button to avoid any loud noises when you are pressing it. On the other side of the mic, you've got an audio gain adjustment, and then you've got the volume adjustment itself. So in addition to the audio knobs and the mute function we have here, we also have, just trying to find it, an RGB button here. Now you can cycle through a number of different RGB colors, which is quite nice, and if you long press it, it'll just turn off. The yoke that it comes with is pretty solid with these knobs that can adjust the amount of play you get in this. So it does come with this pop filter, which is quite nicely constructed, and then this bit here, which is the only metal part apart from the yoke itself covering the inside bits. I'm just going to pop that back on. The rest of it's a lot of plastic, but quite premium plastic. I don't know, it doesn't feel cheap, plasticky plastic. Very minimal design, nice boxy shape. I mean, there's nothing to complain about here. It's quite a good design. If you're into RGB, you can turn that on. You've got the controls directly on the microphone, so you don't have to keep reaching out to your PC settings. A nice mute button for you to just turn off for those moments in Call of Duty where you just want to swear at your friends, but probably don't want them to hear what you're saying about them. So this is a dynamic microphone with a noise rejection pattern that is quite well suited towards streaming. So it's blocking out anything in this sort of area around it. So just to show you that again. So it really picks up very nicely from here and rejects everything around. So your keyboard and mouse or whatever else you're doing in this area when you're streaming, podcasting, whatever it may be, it's going to reject quite nicely. It's geared towards the budget conscious user. So it's only £50 and it comes with everything you need to go into USB recording. You can upgrade into XLR because it's a combo mic with the XLR functionality available. Now, Fifine say it has been geared towards making your voice sound more natural. I'll let you judge that. I certainly feel it has done that. I'm just going to quickly switch over to the other two mics I have to give you a comparison. So just to give a bit of a comparison here now, you were hearing the AM8 before, now I've got the Maono DGM20 that I'm talking into, and you can judge how that sounds. I'm now going to switch over to my headset mic just to give you a flavor of how different these two mics are versus a bog standard lav mic that comes with my gaming headset. Okay, now I've got here my headset mic being used, and I'm sure you can instantly tell there is a massive difference between this and the DGM20 and the AM8. So we're just going to test this out now in the gaming atmosphere and see how it rejects noises down there. My keyboard is quite clicky, so it should be giving some good feedback noise right now. I have turned on the noise cancellation mode in this DGM20 right now. So it should be blocking out some of that noise, but it should still be quite a lot of noise. Okay, I think that should conclude the test for the DGM20. We're just going to switch over now to the AM8 from Fifine. Okay, we're back now with the Fifine AM8. This is not on a boom arm because I wanted to test it with the kit it comes. I feel like this is definitely an instant upgrade from the DGM20 in terms of my voice or the quality of my voice, but you can judge that as well. I really like this map. It's one of my favorites. Not too big, not too small. There we go. Nice and easy. Whoa. I just stunned myself. Beautiful. Okay. Come on, we're at your last kill of the day, and then we can turn off, and we'll go head back up and talk about the mic a bit more. There we go. Okay, so just to finish off on the test process. So for example, if I move this mic away from me, there's going to be a lot of noise from the bass. Obviously, if you don't put it on a boom arm, it's not going to sound as good, because any movements are going to come through from here. But if I just move it away, you can see that instantly. So the way you place this mic close to you is very important. So up close and personal, it does a great job. You can hear my voice nice and clear, and it's rejecting all the voices around. So I'm just going to do this. Yeah. If I keep talking and I shift this away from me, looking the other way, you can see immediately, or you can hear, that it will start to reject my voice from those other places. I can even probably talk into it from here, and it won't be the same as talking directly down into it. So it's a very specific pattern, so you do probably need a boom arm setup so that you can place it perfectly to get the best output from this. But when it comes to mics, it is something, I mean, the law of diminishing returns really applies here. The headset mic I had was really basic, really awful. And then you go onto the DGM20, that sort of, it's miles better. But there's something about this that is already a mile above the DGM20, and I'm sure when you get into the above 100 pound range and get yourself a shotgun mic from Rode or one of those premium mics by Shure or something like that, there is another huge upgrade. But then after that, it probably is very, very minute differences between mics that only the best audiophiles can notice. I certainly can't, but I can notice the difference between this and the DGM20, and I can certainly tell the difference between this, the DGM20, and the headset mic. It is definitely an upgrade, and in that regard, I certainly agree with Fifine that this is yet another upgrade from the DGM20 for my setup and my audio quality, with very minimal sound engineering on my part. All I've done is plugged it into the boom arm that I already had, and I'm recording, as you can see, on Audacity in the background, and it's doing a fantastic job of recording the natural tones in my voice. So overall, I am well pleased with this microphone, and I will certainly be using this more than the DGM20. That one gives me a bit more versatility, but certainly for my current setup, this dynamic microphone is going to work better. It does everything it says on the box, so well done, Fifine. This is definitely a mic I can recommend to those out there that are looking for a budget-friendly, cheap, very functional, very significant upgrade to their audio quality. I hope this video was useful to you. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you next time.